These parents are protesting outside a motel they say is home to dozens of sex offenders. It's located just blocks away from an elementary school. Good evening, I'm Mark Brown.
I'm Michelle Tuzzi. Here's the latest at 6 o'clock. The parents say the motel is a haven for predators and they want them out of the neighborhood. Eyewitness News reporter John Gregory is live in Sylmar, where the protest got underway about an hour ago. John?
And Michelle, the message here pretty simple. Not in Sylmar. Folks very upset about the large number of registered sex offenders living in this community, especially at this local motel. They're hoping this kind of demonstration will force some of these folks to move on.
Children, get them out!
They came for their kids, their neighbors, and for themselves. Sylmar residents fed up with the large number of registered sex offenders living in their community. More than 20 of them in this motel alone.
I didn't know who these people were, and then I found out. I've seen all these guys hanging around. Now I know who they are, and they're all with young kids, and I got young kids. My neighborhood's full of young kids, and they shouldn't put them in the middle of this neighborhood.
Thanks to the state's Megan's Law website, residents had no trouble tracking down the offenders, men and women who are required by law to register where they live. Residents understand they do need to live somewhere. What they don't like is the large number of them in one place.
I like to see it more fair. I know these people have to live somewhere, but it definitely should be fair. And 500 sex offenders in the East Valley is way too much. It needs to be spread out.
No one at the motel would talk about how many offenders are living here or the demonstration outside. The issue of where to house the offenders has been raised from one community to the next. In the past, probation officials have had to shuffle the offenders from one location to another area. Residents are hoping this demonstration will put this group on the move, too.
We're not going to wait until a kid gets abducted and sexually assaulted. If this happens in some of the affluent neighborhoods of Los Angeles, people would be out, and we have a right to do that. We're going to do this legally, professionally, and we're going to do it by the law.
They may have served their time, but the nature of their crimes puts registered sex offenders in a gray area of the law, free but closely watched, and rarely, if ever, welcome. Now back live here in Sylmar, this demonstration has already had some impact, at least on motel business. Several people who were staying at the motel tell us they're leaving now because they've learned about the number of registered sex offenders staying at this motel. We've also been trying to reach the probation department to talk to them about the problem. So far, no one at the department has returned our phone calls. We're live in Sylmar. John Gregory, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Mark, back to you.